Hi everyone, my name's Meg and I work at St Mary's University in Twickenham. I also studied my undergraduate and postgraduate degrees at St Mary's, so hopefully today not only will I talk about the university, but my experience there too. So firstly, a brief overview of St Mary's. We are 5,000 students strong, so that includes students from our foundation, undergraduate and postgraduate degrees. And we're smaller than most universities, but for me, this worked really well. It really depends on the different environments that you thrive best in. I enjoyed being in a small class where my lecturer knew me by name and not by number. This goes into our fantastic campus experience. So at St Mary's, everything is on site, from your accommodation to your classrooms to your refectory to the gym. So not only do we have a small number of students, but on one campus, which really adds a great community vibe. When people ask me what my favourite thing about St Mary's is, I usually say that. I've also put here the best of both worlds. So St Mary's is 30 minutes away from London Waterloo by train. So you have the hustle and bustle of the city on your doorstep, but you also have amazing communities in the local area, such as Teddington, Richmond, Twickenham, and Kingston. Each of these places offers their own entertainment. So essentially, no matter what your interests or hobbies, London and the Southwest offer something for everyone. I've also put that we were established in 1850 and that we have a Catholic ethos. We were founded as a Catholic teaching institution, but now we obviously accept people of all faiths or no faiths. But it's nice having that ethos there. And we also get to graduate in Westminster Cathedral, which is really cool. We also have excellent facilities and major sporting excellence. So, bar the library that I've already mentioned, we also have world-class sporting facilities. We have our Sir Mo Farah Olympic standard athletics track. Although Sir Mo is currently in the jungle, he did study at St Mary's and he used our facilities all the time. We also have an altitude chamber, which Andy Murray used after his hip operation. We hosted the All Blacks, the Wallabies, the Springboks during the World Cup. If St Mary's were their own country in the 2016 Rio Olympics, we would have come 25th in the world. So it goes without saying that our sports facilities are world class. So at St Mary's, you can study 42 undergraduate programs. I won't go into all of these in depth. Of course, if you have any questions about them, please do drop us a question, or you can go to our website, stmarys.ac.uk, to read more about them. But we do 6 foundation degree programs, and we also do a foundation year, which is attached to our 3-year undergraduate programs if you feel like you need a bit more preparation before you go into higher education study. Our first faculty is the Sport, Allied Health and Performance Science faculty. We also do Chelsea FC Foundation football coaching, which is really cool. It's in partnership with Chelsea FC. So if you fancy a foundation degree and you want to become a sports coach, that's always a good option. Second, we have our acting BA honours and technical theatre. This comes into this faculty because it's performance. So yeah, if you're thinking of an acting degree or even working behind stage, we have degrees in the acting school for you. We also have our Business Law and Society Institute. So we have loads of business management pathways. So if you want to specialise in finance, entrepreneurship, or business law, or international business, we have a specialism for you. We do things like politics and law and communications too. And for all our entry requirements, you can see these on our website. Now for the institute that I studied in, which is Liberal Arts and Theology. The most notable degree on this list is Liberal Arts. So with Liberal Arts, if you can't decide which humanities subject you love the most, at St Mary's you can study modules from each of the degrees I've shown you here on that course, and it's new, so we're really excited about that one. And finally, you have our Institute of Education, which has been rated outstanding by Ofsted since 2011. So if you want to be a qualified teacher, you can do our primary education qualified teacher status degree. But we also do foundation degrees and other work placement routes into primary education if you're already in the profession. So here's just an aerial view of St Mary's. As you can see in the middle is the Sir Mo Farah track. Behind it there towards the river is some of our accommodation. The River Thames then runs into Twickenham, so it provides a really nice walking scene if you're into that. Where it says Strawberry Hill campus, that's where our sports stuff is. And then at the back, if you can see at the top left, is Strawberry Hill House, which belonged to the son of the first Prime Minister of Britain, who wrote the first Gothic novel. Apparently it inspired Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. So if you're into Gothic literature, it's a really, really cool place to study, or even history in general. Here are just some of our highlights. So we're most proud of our 98% of graduates are in employment, vocation, or in further study after 6 months. This data was released this year, so yeah, really, really good news. At St Mary's, you can do work placement modules, so you don't have to take a full year out of your studies. We can do work placements for a lot of our degrees. And finally, St Mary's Union. So we do lots of different things with the union. You probably know by now that they run events like freshers. They're there to represent you at university. I've just included some images at the bottom here. So on the left is actually me stroking a dog. The SU did puppy rooms, which was really cool. So for students that are stressed, just need a bit of a break from a library, they let you come in and play with all the puppies, which is really, really nice. We also do summer ball at the end of the year rather than just freshers at the beginning, and we host events for our clubs and societies. So no matter what you're interested in, there's so many different societies, clubs, or initiatives to get involved with across the university. But yeah, that concludes my really short 5-minute presentation on St Mary's. So please do let me know if there's anything else you want to know about St Mary's or anything about student life in general. Thank you.